Hello, if this is the first time you're visiting my channel and you want to know more about living in Toronto, please subscribe and tap the bell, and you'll be the first to hear about new market trends coming up here in Toronto. My name is Ed Bulmer, and I'll be happy to help you. I get calls and texts from people like you every day. So if you want to know more about living in Toronto, please subscribe and I'll be happy to help. So you're thinking about moving to Toronto? In today's video, we're going to talk about the pros and cons of living on the downtown Toronto waterfront. So please stick around to the end because the best kept secrets are at the end. So first, let's talk about some of the pros of living on the waterfront. Well, I guess the most important thing is the wonderful water view. The water is always changing. You get the moon reflecting on the water, which is amazing. You get the sun making reflections on the water differently every day. The water is always a different color. So there's always change. And that's what I love because I live on the Toronto waterfront. I have a beautiful condo with a harbourfront view. I get to watch the sailboat races. I get to watch all the festivals that go on. I get to watch all the people that go by. And most importantly, I get to go daily, take a walk along the waterfront trail and just enjoy the scenery, the restaurants, all of the beautiful sights and the festivals that downtown Toronto has to offer. Next, I want to talk about the condo scene along the Toronto waterfront. It's an excellent investment for investors looking for properties that they can lease out because the Toronto waterfront is the most desired area in the city. There are several great condos along the waterfront. Starting on the west end, you have 550 and 600 Queens Quay West, beautiful condo buildings. You have the King's Landing, which is a beautiful condo facility that has waterfall-shaped terraces that extend out to the front of the building. You have 360 Queens Quay, 228, 218, 208, the water park plazas. You have the Harbour Square, 7799 Harbour Square, which has beautiful waterfront access. It has a restaurant. It has a private shuttle that will take you all around downtown Toronto. Going east, you have Sugar Wharf. You have Merchants Wharf. All in that area, you have Freeland, Cooper, Downs. All those condos are right around Sugar Wharf. We have a nice little beach area where you can sit along the waterfront. All of them have excellent amenities, gyms, pools. Then just moving down further along, you have Bonnie Castle, which is another excellent condo, which is a rooftop infinity pool. You have Aqualina, which is the newest one on the east end, which is a high-end condo. They have wonderful condos in there with huge terraces and balconies starting on $1.5 to $2 million. So all along the Toronto waterfront, you have these excellent condos that are great for investors and great for just people looking for a wonderful waterfront view and access to the Toronto waterfront harbor. Well, if you're wondering about how you're going to get your groceries, that's no problem because we have 3 grocery stores in the immediate area there are 4 grocery stores actually that are in the immediate area that are easily obtained by just a walk or a bike ride. First of all, on the east end, we have the giant Loblaws Superstore. A great place to always have great bargains there. I shop there frequently. Now moving down toward the middle areas where most of your grocery stores are, right around York Street. We have the Farm Boy right on Queens Quay here at York. We have a Longo's, which is just a block up from the Farm Boy, and we have a wonderful health food store now called Nature's Emporium at Water Park Place, just across the street. So we have 3 or 4 grocery stores that are very easily accessible down on the Toronto waterfront. I'd like to talk a few seconds about the great restaurants we have down in the Toronto Harbour here. First of all, there's a brand new one, I believe it's called the Queens Quay Harbour Restaurant. Wonderful food, great atmosphere right on Queens Quay down near the Amsterdam Brewery. And right behind that, of course, is the Amsterdam Brewery, which has a wonderful patio right on the waterfront. You'd enjoy that view of the harbor right as you're dining. Down just a little ways down there, right on the harbour front now, right at Harbour Square. You have Goodman's Pub, which has great pub fare, great burgers, great fish and chips. It's right on the corner there, right on the water. It has a wonderful patio where you can sit and enjoy Even with glass partitions on a cooler day, they have heated patios. Right beside that, you have the Dirty Bird, which has great chicken. And beside that, you have Joe's Pie Bar, which is a great pizza place and pasta place. You also have in the Queens Quay Harbor Terminal, you have the Pearl, which is a very well-known Chinese restaurant. And just a little bit down the way west, you have a wonderful Japanese restaurant called Guri. So we have several great restaurants along the waterfront, and I know I can't name every one, but those are just several that you would enjoy. Next, I want to talk about the transit. On the waterfront, you have a wonderful bike path that goes east and west, and it goes along the harborfront. It goes to parks out west, and it runs all the way out to Oakville. Along the harborfront, you can enjoy restaurants along the way. You can enjoy the beautiful scenery, the boats, and all the people strolling down this bikeway and bike path. There's a walking path as well. As well, you have streetcars that run along the Toronto waterfront. It'll take a few minutes to get to Union Station, which you have access to all the major hubs of transit in Toronto. You have the UP Express, which takes about 25 minutes from UP Station to get to the Toronto International Airport. You also have Billy Bishop Airport, which is about a 5 to 10 minute walk just along the Toronto waterfront, right on the Toronto waterfront on the Toronto Island. It has a free ferry to the Toronto Island, and it also has an underground tunnel which you can walk to. Also mentioning the Toronto Island, you have the ferries and also water taxis that take you on about a 10-minute ride to Toronto Island. You have a beautiful park similar to what High Park is in New York City. All beautiful parkland, no cars, beautiful quiet scenery. You have festivals there in the summer on the weekends. You have restaurants there. You have the Toronto Island Marina, which is a public marina restaurant. You have wonderful picnic areas, biking paths. And it's just a wonderful place to enjoy your family. It has Center Island with rides for the young children. So it's a wonderful place you can go to and enjoy life. Now I want to talk about some of the cons about the Toronto area waterfront. The greatest thing that I could see would be a drawback is the noise and the traffic. The area can get noisy on weekends with festivals and such, and with traffic because the major access to the Gardiner Expressway is right here at York and the Lakeshore. If you want to drive down here, I would avoid driving here during rush hour times. If you can avoid having a car, that would be your best bet. You don't really need a car here because as I mentioned, you have easy access to all forms of transit, streetcars, subway, buses, and bike paths. So if I was you, I would avoid driving in this area. Also, you have on the weekends many festivals where they have food festivals, fairs. It can get quite busy and noisy. So if you're not a fan of noisy weekends or even noise in general, it might not be the best area for you. And last but not least, I want to get to the most fun part. I love living down here because of all the activity. If you enjoy outdoor activities, enjoy outdoor dining, the waterfront views, this is the area for you. I've lived here for several years. I moved away, but I missed it so much I moved back. I absolutely love it here, and I would not live anywhere else. Now let's talk a little bit about my most fun things that I love to do. On the weekends, they always have fun fairs and festivals. So they have different festivals every weekend from different cultures. They have Filipino festivals, they have Cuban festivals, Mexican festivals where you get to taste the food from different cultures, which is awesome. On the weekends, they have a veggie market, as I talked about earlier, where you can enjoy fresh veggies. They also have the Roberta Fleck Dance Theater right across the street, where you can enjoy wonderful dance productions. And they also have the Harbourfront Center Music Festival, Music Stadium, where it's an outdoor theater where you can enjoy music on the weekends, every weekend, all during the summer. And also you have the music gardens just down the street. So I absolutely love this area. I love the festivals, I love the music, I love just walking along the waterfront. I have a daily walk where I just enjoy meeting people. People come here from all over the world, so you get to hear different languages, see families enjoying themselves, see tourists enjoying themselves. It's a wonderful area to be, and I absolutely recommend it. Hi, if this is your first time visiting my channel and you want to know more about living in Toronto, please subscribe and tap the bell, and you'll be the first to hear about new market trends here in Toronto. My name is Ed Bulmer, and I get calls and texts from people like you every day. So if you want to know more about living in Toronto, please call or text me, and I will answer you right away.